Jimmy and I have defense backgrounds, and we're bringing a lot of that into this app. It's not just just Bill's ideas. The actual architecture, some of the things we were talking about before, are things that we've learned developing for the Department of Defense systems that work well. So, for example, not losing data, don't drop data, keep a full record of everything. Those are things that we bring in. There's a lot of bad examples in the government too. As an engineer, I like to learn from failures. The failures are the most interesting things. Successes aren't as interesting as failures. You get a lot more information out of that. So there's brought into this app and into the company in general is this idea. It's in our tagline, one of our taglines, engineering the pursuit, right? Yeah. We're bringing an engineering mindset to approaching a particular problem, which is how do you perform well in the deer woods? I don't think that our competitors bring that same necessarily mindset. I think a lot of it is this expert model idea, whereas we're taking the approaches that science tell us and data science tell us to work on any big data set that's out there and apply it to this data set, which was hard to acquire. It was a problem ready to be solved. You don't get a lot of guys in Silicon Valley wanting to solve a hunting problem.
Yeah, the intersection between people who are in the hunting market that understand what the technological art of possible is from a machine learning, artificial intelligence perspective, and then someone who also understands the kind of the key performance parameters or the needs, what would be the needs statement of a hunter, what they actually need. Because a lot of people will tell you what they think they need, but then you kind of have to pull the thread and figure out, what is the problem, and it really is a targeting problem. So again, our ethos, our company's more being centered around planning instead of just like mapping. I mean, to kick it up a level from what Vaughn was just saying too is culturally we're heading in a direction where people have less time, less money, and what's important, they still want to get in touch with nature and do these things. And one of the things with the application that I wanted to do was to make that, as we said before, palatable for people to understand at a very simple level, but then also enable them to go out and do their thing in the woods and be as efficient with their time as possible while they're doing that, and to kind of help hunting as a culturally permeate itself into the future.